Let's talk about a scam for parents and grandparents with teenagers you need to know about. The FBI says your kids might be risk of getting taken advantage of, and it involves sexually explicit images. TH11's Ian Russell spoke to the FBI about what you need to know.
The FBI says they've seen an increase in the number of sextortion cases, but what does that actually mean? I went to the experts to find out and to learn how you can keep you and your family safe.
So be very wary in this age and in this area with whom you communicate.
FBI Special Agent in Charge James Dawson is putting it bluntly.
It is certainly concerning. I think it's concerning around the United States. It's concerning in the state of Arkansas.
Working for the FBI, Special Agent Dawson sees all kinds of illegal activity, but there's some that are considered especially heinous. Those involving kids.
We'd like to prevent that as much as possible and hold people accountable who prey upon children. That is just utterly despicable.
And right now, there's an especially bad trend happening here in the natural state. Sextortion. That term refers to the coercion of a child by an adult to produce child sexual abuse material. Unfortunately, it's on the rise here in Arkansas.
Well, given the fact that this is a new pattern used by predators, we've seen probably 100 to 200% increase in the state of Arkansas over what we've seen in outlying years.
That new pattern involves targeting young boys, specifically between 13 and 17. That predator reaches out usually through social media or an online game. They'll ask minors to send them sexual videos of themselves, and if they do, the predators use those videos as leverage to get money from the minor.
You should probably assume that this is an adult that you're communicating with, and they may have nefarious purposes for their communication with you.
Special Agent Dawson says talk to your kids and encourage them to come forward if anything happens, and if something does happen, report it to the FBI or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
We do want them to come forward. We need to be able to hold these people accountable and break this cycle of victimhood. And the way to do that is to impose significant consequences upon those that are engaged in illicit activity and in the targeting of children.
In Little Rock, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
Gonna grab my kids' phones as soon as I get home. For those get caught committing these crimes, the penalties are severe. Special Agent Dawson says if convicted, this carries a penalty of 10 years and up to life in prison.